Bitwise spot Bitcoin ETF bought around 249 Bitcoin worth $24.1 million on February 20th. So you are looking at, while there has been quite a bit of uncertainty, for the broader crypto market, you are seeing smart money accumulating. And as I've said countless of times, every single day at this point, the demand is outweighing the supply, and we need to be paying attention to this. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. A very, very important update, a lot of things to be discussing. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Looking across the board, we are seeing an absolutely amazing day for the broader, market. A lot of, coins up. Majority of the market actually is up right now, which of course I'm sure no one is really complaining about. As far as XRP's price is concerned, though, we are seeing a little bit of a minor pullback of about 1.1%, and also 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative. Price currently sitting at $2.66, and the valuation is at about 154 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $3.2 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at this. Grayscale XRP ETF 19B-4 filing has been posted to the Federal Register, which means the start of the official review period. The SEC has until October 18th to either approve or reject the application according to the 240-day period. The odds for XRP ETF approval on Polymarket has increased to 81%. And of course, this is something I do believe is coming very near. Maybe by that time, I know a lot of people are gonna, just look at the October 18th, date and just be like, here we go, this is going to take so long. But even if that was indeed the time, or roughly around there, to be getting approved, maybe by that time we finally hear something about the, lawsuit that's going on. And in terms of that lawsuit specifically, I'm sure everyone knows at this point, the developments that we've been paying attention to are, more in favor of Ripple rather than SEC. With, of course, SEC seeing that restructure, obviously bringing fairness towards the crypto industry. Obviously, that is something, quite bullish. And obviously, people are optimistic that, we are going to see an end of this long awaited lawsuit. And April is, of course, a date to be watching. But again, in terms of a timeline aspect, maybe, we see that lawsuit come into an end. We hear more major developments coming out that, we might not have heard, or maybe some of these big organizations that, potentially might want to work with Ripple that, just don't really want to, engage or announce these partnerships until officially this announcement is over in terms of, this lawsuit. There's a lot of these factors that we need to keep in mind. And then, when we kind of keep all those factors in mind and take a look at October 18th, maybe, it's not a bad time at all. But again, obviously one step at a time. It could happen sooner. But of course, this is, when they have to decide by that 240-day period. So moving forward, North Stake predicts up to 800 million in inflows the first week for XRP ETF. JP Morgan estimates an XRP ETF might experience net inflows of $4 to $8 billion within the first 6 to 12 months post-launch. We'll see what happens. But remember, XRP is one of the projects that has gone through so much. And here we are. It's still here. It's still here to shine. And of course, when you get hit with lawsuits like, with the SEC one, and of course, major, FUD around the project itself, and you continue to develop and you're still here, of course, that is something that talks to a lot of people. And obviously that is why XRP community is, massive and has, expanded globally at this point, considering, where it was just a few years back. These numbers don't make, me think, oh, this is unrealistic. I think, this could honestly be a, realistic outcome if this really becomes a reality. But again, obviously time is going to tell. But Chad says, you have several unprecedented events happening. The SEC ending, the ETFs approved, and the US giving law. We are at our radical shift in narrative. And moving forward about that, Bitwise Matt Hogan talks about XRP. He says there is substantial demand for an XRP ETF. Now we're talking about Bitwise, Matt Hogan, who is the CEO. And these people know what the clientele wants. And as far as XRP itself, it is one of the well-known projects within the space. It has been here for quite some time, and it has built up credibility for itself. And remember, from a utility standpoint, it's one of the big ones. And when it comes to the way we do finance, the way big corporations do finance, it's revolutionized that way of doing business. Of course, especially cross-border payments. As such a pivotal moment that could actually end up changing the way the banking sector really works. And that's the things that we need to be looking out for, and that is indeed what a lot of people in the XRP community look for. And of course, on top of that, now with the launch of RLUSD, a stable coin, as well as of course major developments regarding tokenization, how tokenization is going to expand this year even to 5x even. And again, the potential is definitely there for itself. And moving forward, look at this. Wisdom Tree highlights XRP as the best performing large cap coin over the past year. I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, Crypto ZX, why is Solana not up there? But, of course, Solana had a major move, in 2024. Overall, the year of 2024, was amazing. And quarter 4 of 2023, is when, things really started to move in the right direction for Sol. But, in the recent year, I wouldn't say the past, honestly, I might want to take a look at these, numbers once again, but I think they're talking about the last 3 months, of course. But remember, we know what kind of move we saw for our good old friend, XRP in quarter 4. And again, it was long overdue. XRP was still sitting in bear market zone. And of course, major developments coming out, Donald Trump, winning the election, that really took XRP to some heights that no one, and I repeat, no one imagined. So, people are, very fast to come in, talk negative about the price at $2.66. Literally, like a few months back, just 2-3 months back, it was sitting at only 50 cents. And here we are sitting at $2.66, in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, all-time high territory, and people, neglect that. So, again, everyone has their own ways of looking at things, but we don't want to be forgetting these, facts. If you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, of course, still hovering around 61.23%, so it's still quite high as far as, the dominance is concerned. So in terms of getting excited just yet, that's something that I'm not, doing just yet, even though, Bitcoin has, made its way back above, the level, where I really want to see Bitcoin sitting at above 98,000, but still not making up its mind. You can see, 2 different retests at around $98,700, both times rejected. Of course, you're finding how hard it is for the price of Bitcoin to, actually break out of here. But it's really important tomorrow for us to actually indeed see that breakout. If it's able to do that, I am anticipating $100,000 Bitcoin in the upcoming days ahead of us. Looking at XRP right now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, what's happening with XRP? Oh, your XRP's price is going down. Settle down. Dominance is still quite high. While, Bitcoin saw a little bit of a minor pullback, with the dominance being this high, this is going to have an impact on XRP. But we don't want to be forgetting that, we have seen quite an impressive move over the last few days. We're still in the 23.6 fib zone, a little bit of a minor pullback, obviously holding around, some key support line, obviously dating back to 2018 levels as well. But most importantly, in the year of, 2024 to 2025, quarter 4 and, obviously the year of 2025, we have built up some crazy amount of support. You would like to see the price hold around this range. Of course, if it does not, potential of us falling down to the likes of 260 is still there, and even at the 257 support line. But as of now, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. Fingers crossed if Bitcoin is able to, really indeed break out. I think, we could actually see XRP's price pushing up. But you want to be paying very close attention to the dominance index. I cannot stress this enough. Because this is still really high for us to just be getting way too excited just yet. So not now, but we'll obviously take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.